Hello everybody, welcome back. So I'm going to do a video here and I'm going to talk about the GME a little bit, but also some other symbols. And I don't even know where to start with GME. I lost money on GME. I'm going to be very upfront with that. Not a lot of money. And I think that's really the topic of today's video. How you can be wrong and how you are going to be wrong in your trading career many times, and how to really surpass that and kind of go to a new level of trading. And I think that's what a lot of people don't understand. Trading, you can be wrong in trading. As a matter of fact, you're going to be wrong a lot. But how do you get past that, and how do you still proceed and make money? Now, before you go anywhere, this is my free stock Twitch room, and in this room for the past 2 weeks, I've been posting every single trade that I've taken, all time stamped. So you can see here, for example, LMFA. I got out of these shorts at 12.25. WBA closed those shorts at 12.23, and I post my P&L in here. So I post the trades I get in, and I post where I get out. And yeah, this is a small account I'm trading, just for demonstration purposes to prove proof of concept. It's really hard to trade a large account, and you know, you can see how many posts I'm making every single day. If you're trying to trade and type things in, it's just crazy. So this is the small account, and if you go through here, you'll see I'm making approximately 8 to 10% per day. That's right, 8 to 10% per day. Every trade is time stamped. I can't hide or lie about anything. You see where I get in, you see where I get out. Okay, so that kind of leads me to some two emails that I got this week, or should I say two messages that I got this week. And I'm just going to black these people's names out, but I want to show you, these came from my group coaching class right here, and I'm going to show you two really cool things. So the first thing I'm going to show you is one of my students that's just been absolutely crushing it. He made $20,000 on Friday alone. And what he said was that before he locked into some of these trades, but now I am confident I don't make the same bad choices. I know I trade differently than most, but I have been able to adapt and and make it work for me. 100% I would not be in this position without this class. Now, one more that's really important, and this is kind of a bit more to the point. Okay, so hey Steve, I was meaning to say this last week. You sharing your trades and your thought process in my Skype room, um, okay with being wrong and keeping calm was very helpful. One of my shortcomings was that I will be very disappointed every time I will be wrong and end up making rash decisions to overtrade, revenge trade, etc. Seeing how a master can be wrong sometimes and move to the next trade gave me confidence. I know you always say we can be wrong 50% of the time and still make money. The emotional scars of being wrong are difficult to heal. Seeing you go through your process has helped a lot. Thanks to you, I have been net positive for all my trades I have taken. I am okay with being wrong and moving to the next trade. With all the market volatility, I have not experienced any emotions lately. Trades have been without anxiety, risk reward predefined, with OCO orders. Disney yesterday and Facebook today further solidified your belief in your teachings. Thank you. Now, this guy here, just to give you an idea, had been losing for 10 years. 10 years this guy had lost, okay? Now, if there's one thing you will learn from me, it's just very, very simple. The way that you make money trading, if you've stuck around this video this long, the way that you make money trading is by eliminating mistakes. Okay, everybody thinks that when you learn to trade, you just find entries, and that's what they're all out there teaching you. They're all out there teaching you to find entries. And the reason I'm so different and the reason why my coaching is so different is because I teach you how to not trade. That's right. Do you guys know what the number one reason why traders fail? The number one absolute reason why traders fail. This is fact. This is not my opinion, right? The absolute number one reason why traders fail, I'm going to write it out here for you. Burn this into your head, okay? The absolute number one reason why traders fail is over trading. Okay, that's the number one reason why traders fail. Over trading. Now it's a bit more complicated than that because it's over trading in randomness. I've made many videos about this, okay? I've made many videos about this, but this is my whole shtick. If you guys ask me what it is that I teach in my coaching that gets me 10% a day in some cases on this small account, if you guys ask me what I teach in my coaching, what I teach you to do is I teach you how to avoid randomness and stop over trading. Okay? That is what I teach. I teach you how to find strong edges, how to quantify those edges, and then how to not get upset when your trades don't work, like my student here said, right? Like my student said. I used to, for 10 years, I used to revenge trade. I used to be overconfident. I used to get upset when I was losing. Well, because I teach you how to stop over trading in randomness and only trade very good edges, that eliminates all the psychological problems, okay? So, if you want to eliminate all your psychological problems, stop over trading in randomness. But to do that, you have to know what is a random market and what is not a random market. More important, you have to be able to quantify that. Okay, so let's talk about some of the trades that I took here, how I lost money on GME. First, we'll talk about the bad, and then we'll talk about the good. Okay, stop over trading in randomness and you will become very profitable. Okay, so GME, I took a short on this day, and boom, I got stopped out of that position. It was an options trade. It was a very small trade because I knew how to contextualize that. I knew that this trade had a low probability of working, but if it did work, it was going to go to 40. So that's why I took the trade. No other reason. It was just the risk profile. On my very first trade on GME, in which I thought this was climactic volume on this day, I did a whole video on that. The only reason why I took the trade is because I was going to use a stop that looked like this. And my target was 40. That was my risk profile. 1 to 3. So I know if I take trades that are 1 to 3 all day long, you can see here if I risk $250, I make $600, approximately 2.18. If I take trades that are always 1 to 3 or even 1 to 2, meaning I risk $1 and I make 2, all I need to do is be right 50% of the time. It's really not rocket science, guys, right? Now, in this particular case, I also knew that this trade was extremely a difficult context. In other words, I knew the probability of this trade working was very low. But it was over 50%. I had quantified this trade to be somewhere in the area of approximately about 55%. So um, I had said, well, if this trade works 55% of the time, right, and I do this trade 1,000 times, and I make 2 to 1 on my money, I'm going to be a very rich man. Does that make sense to you guys? So that's what I do. That's the way I look at trading. That's what my entire coaching is all about, is to teach you how to avoid randomness, and then find trades that give you probabilities of over 55% that can make you 2 to 1 on your money. Okay? So, if you want to see every trade, and this was an extreme week. I was making, this is a $10,000 account. You can see I'm up 14% on the day. Every single day in this room, all my trades were time stamped. Every single one of them. Now, 10% a day is extremely aggressive, and I'm only doing that because it's a small account and for demonstration purposes. Go through my free stock Twitch room. It's completely free. You can see every trade time stamped. If you like what you're hearing with what I'm talking about right now, if you want to be wrong, but you still want to control your emotions and control tilt, nobody else teaches you the way that I do. Okay, that is my main shtick. My main shtick is not to teach you some pattern, not to teach you some trick trade. My main shtick is to teach you how to stay out of randomness, how to quantify trades, and how to go to the bank every single month. Okay? Some days you're going to lose, some weeks you're going to lose, but I'm going to teach you how to go to the bank every month. Okay, thank you guys. Love you all. Bye for now.